Good morning everybody and welcome to another full flight video. Today we're gonna take this beautiful A350 from Builds from Frankfurt towards Miami. Kind of a special flight for me because back then, about what was it, 12 years ago, I experienced this flight with the A380. It was an amazing experience. The ones who have flown on the A380 know how that feels. It's an amazing aircraft. But today it's gonna be the A350. Catering has just been done and we will be boarding the aircraft in a second. Some nice drinks and snacks are already on board, so let's get the passengers on board and then we are good to go. Weather here in Frankfurt is pretty windy today, a bit gusty, but for us it's kind of okayish because the wind is on the nose. We're going to depart from runway 18 with an Boca departure route and thereafter flight plan route towards Miami. En route we encounter 3 jet streams. They can cause a bit of turbulence, but we will deal with that. And then approaching Miami there is some CBs, thunderstorms forecasted, so we have a bit of extra fuel, about 2 hours, so we can have some time to think and do 1 or 2 go-arounds, and after that our alternate is Orlando. In Orlando itself the weather is pretty okay. It's just south of South Florida is forecasted with some CBs. As I said, A350 today, and yeah, I will talk to you about flight time and fuel in a second as we jump into the flight deck. But yeah, let's start the flight, I would say, here in Frankfurt, gate 62. Amazing scenery and amazing aircraft, so it can only be an interesting flight. So, while saying that, let's jump into the flight deck and get things done. And yeah, let's go. So, welcome to the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. We are at stand Alpha 62 here in this beautiful A350. Everything is loaded except the passengers. We will do that in a second. Well, let's just board them now, and then they are boarding. I can talk to you a bit about the flight and flight time. So let's get the flight plan out. So flight time today is 10 hours 22 minutes. It's yeah, I would say it's good time for Frankfurt to Miami. It's a long flight, but it's not as far as Los Angeles, but still pretty long time. Planned fuel was 70.3 tons and I loaded 92 tons of fuel, so we have plenty of fuel to circumnavigate weather and do 1 or 2 go-arounds, and then we still have plenty of fuel in Orlando and time to think if the weather is not so nice over there as well. So that's done, and en route, as I said, there are some jet streams. We can encounter some turbulence, but I guess it's gonna be alright for the time being. So let's oh, it starts to rain now. Wow. Typical German autumn weather, I would say. Yeah, by saying that, we will wait until the plane is boarded and then we'll continue with the pushback and depart Frankfurt with a bit of delay, but still we'll manage to keep the delay as short as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again we're reporting a passenger seated in zones E and F at this time. Your zone.
So folks, this is the departure route. We're gonna fly the SID. It's pretty basically circumnavigating Frankfurt and the populated area, and then towards Osaka. Initial Climb clearance, as on the chart, is 4,000 feet, which is set in the altitude window. And yeah, taxi to runway 18 should be okayish from the taxi time. But yeah, that's what we're gonna fly. And thereafter, of course, flight plan route, heading towards Miami. The weather in Miami, as I said, it's weather-wise, it's pretty clouded later on. Here's some thunderstorms, as I said, and there's the border, and Orlando over there should be fine, but let's see. And the jet streams I talked about is here leaving Frankfurt and then leaving the Irish kind of coast onto the North Atlantic, and thereafter we will again encounter a jet stream over here, and then entering Canada just shortly before the United States we will have a jet stream as well. And then in Orlando itself should be fine. In Miami, as I said, it's gonna be some thunderstorms to be expected. That's it. That's a short overview over the flight, and then we will continue to get the pushback done and taxi to runway 18. So folks, pushback has been completed. Let's turn the APU off. Auto brake. And now the best part. Just a second. Just listen to that sound. Amazing. So folks, we are approaching runway 18, and we're gonna do kind of a rolling takeoff. Everything is done, cabin is secure, so let's go. I would say let's fly towards the good weather, but yeah, let's see how it is in Miami later on. Let's line up nicely, and then we can head towards Miami. Let's not try to screw up the lineup. but I think I'm gonna do that anyway. It's alright, I guess. Alright, guys. Everything is good. Some weather ahead, but it's mainly rain, so let's go. And flex 52 SRS. Auto throttle blue. .100 knots.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Don't know what the flight director was doing there, but just keep it straight. Some shitty weather here. Let's go for flaps up. To be honest, I didn't look at the speed restrictions here, so we'll just, I guess, keep 220 for the moment. Sounds like a better plan, to be honest. The green dot speed, whatever you want to call it. Can set standard. And engage the autopilot. Nope. Welcome back, guys, and welcome to, above the United States. We are approaching Florida. As you can see, weather is getting a bit worse, to be honest. As forecasted, there are some build-ups. I can show you on the map in a second. You can see something in here as well. And but other than that, it's been a nice flight. Hope you enjoyed the view. Over here you can see South Carolina, and yeah, we are almost there. We are gonna quickly brief the approach and do PTV, and also insert everything into the MCDU. We're just gonna take a look in what case we have to divert to Orlando, or in what case we're going to do another approach and evaluate the situation. So let's jump in here. Gonna go to performance approach. First of all, we will take a look at the weather in Miami. At the moment, as briefed, some CBs. Wind is 06011 knots. Outside air temperature 31 degrees. That's pretty nice. I would like to be there. QNH 2989. And let's just take a look at the charts. So you can see we are over there. As you can see, there is some build-ups starting to form. Maybe we are lucky and we fly in there before that, but let's see. Charts. Approach. We're gonna take 09er as you can see, and platform altitude 1,500 feet. We have a 3-degree light and the minima of 208. And just to brief the missed approach, climb to 800, then climb right turn to 3,000 feet direct to Victor Kilo Zulu VOR and hold. Continue to climb in hold to 3,000 feet. So basically right turn, 800 feet right turn to 3,000 direct to Victor Kilo Zulu VOR and hold over there. Hold over there, yep. In there. Right. Perfect. Just like that. It's probably going to be a parallel entry, as far as I can see it. And yeah, should be parallel. Okay, just to quickly review that. So we're going to try one approach. In case of go around, we will be flying another approach, most probably, evaluating the situation, and then after that we can take a look, most probably rather go to Orlando than stick to Miami. There's plenty of alternates around Fort Lauderdale, but depending on the weather it's more in the southerly direction. We will fly more likely north of the airport, and to the north I mean. Yeah, that's basically it. Taxi-wise, number 09er, probably all the way down to the end, and then we will park right here. That's to 1. Okay, so let's take a look here. That's so nice. So we'll probably vacate via Quebec 10 or something like that, and then by Quebec to Juliet 17. That's the one. And that's basically it. Straight and simple. And yeah, just take a look. Orlando, weather there. Two 7, it's a bit better. Tough says rain. It's until tomorrow. Yeah, that's doable, I would say. Yeah, that's doable. And that's what we expected. Charts wise, we have ILS, of course. Let's see, depending on the wind, let me see. 12. Probably going to be 17. So just to keep that in mind, that we have an ILS there, and nothing in the NOTAMs. Perfect. That is the brief right there. So the weather looks actually pretty okay. Let's see. Just gonna slow down here. might as well go on the heading now. And speed. Switched on the landing lights already. Nice. Miami Beach should be there in a second as well. Right below us. Just little glance of it. Yep. Miami at the stadium. Nice. Amazing. Cruise harbor. Really, really cool. So let's focus on the approach now. Would be good. Airport is a beam. Just gonna slow down now. Just put the flaps down. Simple. So we're gonna approach, yeah, we're gonna arm the approach mode, pilot 1 or 2. Well, no CDA, but still, better safe than sorry. Emotional damage. No CDA today. Star. Well, take it from here. Nice. Beautiful.
2,500.
Get on. Flaps 3, speed checks, flaps 3. And flaps full. Think I skipped one flap setting.
2,000.
Checked. Apologies. Shouldn't be happening. Is the cabin ready or is it not ready? Shouldn't be ignoring the cabin, but I'm gonna ignore them today. Mr. Approach altitude 3000 feet set, by the way. Wow. This looks nice. Just correcting the speed there. Checked. Landing check is completed, by the way. It's a bit gusty. Looks really cool with the city in the background. Getting a bit low. Correcting just a tiny bit. Here we go.
500.
Checked. Bit off center there now. Correcting speed. Sorry, I'm talking so much, just talking to
300.
myself.
100 above.
Correcting.
200. Minimum
Continue.
100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
And here we are, reverse. Decel. As Will Smith would say, welcome to Miami. Really nice. What a beautiful approach. Must have been one of the best approaches I've ever done in my life.
Brake. Max braking. Max.
Checked. Disregard. At least in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And at the end, the aircraft is screaming at us. Very nice. So, as briefed, switch on the APU already. Just wait a second here. Nice. All right, let's do the rest, I would say. Cannot see any sign of marshalling, but let's see. because this guy is behind the jet bridge. Take a look from now. Let's just take this one. Here we go. Mountain brake set. I think the GSX profile is not really working. APU available. And so, welcome to Miami, guys. What an amazing flight. Perfect. The jet bridge not working here? Okay, maybe it's not working here. Well guys, that's it. Welcome to Miami. I hope you had a nice flight with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. And of course, thank you very much for the support. Thanks for watching. And I will try to keep uploading 2 videos per week. One long haul and one short haul. This is just a start. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you will continue liking and watching my videos. Again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a pleasant day and wonderful time. Enjoy flying and enjoy everything else, of course, as well. But thank you very much. Have a nice day, and I will see you soon.